Hi guys, in this video we will be making a crochet bucket hat. I made this silver one, but you can do any type of color and you can also customize it to your head size. For this project you will be needing any type of yarn you have, but I prefer cotton yarn from Hobby. I'm using a silver one and the weight is light, as in 3, and I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. I will show you that. You will also need a tape measure to customize it for your head circumference, and you will also need tapestry needles. And now to start off our project, you will need to do a magic ring. I do it like this. Then take your hook, put it under, and take the other yarn. Now I need to find my yarn from the yarn ball, and it's right here. Now you just need to chain 1. That is how I make my magic ring. Now we're gonna start our first row. Make a single crochet, and then make a stacked single crochet like this. This counts as a double crochet, and I make this in every round as a first double crochet. Now just continue by making double crochets in the magic ring. I will make 12 because I just found that it's the best for me to make 12. If I do 10, it's too small. If I do 14, it's too big. So do what works for your yarn. Here I am at the end of the row. Remember to close off the magic ring by pulling the yarn end. I made 12 double crochets, and each row we will be closing off with a slip stitch on the top of the first double crochet. And here is a demonstration of that. This is our first row. Start the second row by making a stacked single crochet again, but in the same stitch that you made the slip stitch. Now you have your first double crochet. We're gonna go ahead and make another double crochet in the same stitch. That's our increasing. Go ahead and increase in every stitch of this row. So 2 double crochets in every stitch. Increase in the very last stitch too. After that you should have 24 double crochets, or double the amount you started off with. And again, every row we close off with a slip stitch on the top of our first double crochet. And that's it for the second row. Now we start our third row again with a stacked single crochet. We will also increase in this first stitch, so make another double crochet. In the next stitch, place one double crochet and continue this pattern, so 2 double crochets in one stitch, that's our increase, and in the next stitch 1 double crochet, and repeat that for the whole row. Continue this pattern to the very last stitch. We will close off this row like we closed the other rows. So just make a slip stitch in the first double crochet that we did. In this row you should have a total of 36 double crochets, or the number of double crochets you started with multiplied by 3. Again, start with a stacked single crochet, increase in the same stitch, so make another double crochet in the same stitch. Now we're actually going to make 2 normal double crochets in the next 2 stitches. So that's one, and here's the second one. In the next stitch we're gonna increase again, so make 2 double crochets in the same stitch. After that, just continue the pattern by making 2 normal double crochets in the next 2 stitches, and after that increase, so 2 double crochet in the same stitch, and again 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and so on until you get to the very end, and I will meet you there. And again, remember to increase until the very end in every stitch you need to. So we're gonna close this off again the same way. So make a slip stitch on the top of our first double crochet. This was our 4th row. You should have 48 double crochets, or 4 times the amount you started with. We're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna start off our row with a stacked single crochet in the same stitch that we closed this round off. So you go ahead and make that. Again, you need to increase in the same stitch, so make another double crochet. Now you need to make 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. That's 1, that's 2, and that's the 3rd one. increase again, so 2 double crochets in this stitch, and again repeat the same pattern, so 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. After that you need to increase, so make 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and again repeat 3 double crochets, increase, 3 double crochets, increase, and I will meet you there. Here I am making my last double crochets, and then again you need to close this off with a slip stitch in the first double crochet of the row. You should have 60 double crochets in total, or the amount you made at the very beginning multiplied by 5. I usually continue like this every single row until it fits on the top of my head. You can also use measurements. Now start your 6th row the same way as you did the others, so make a stacked single crochet at the very beginning. In the same stitch you made the slip stitch. Increase in the same stitch, so make another double crochet. Now make 4 double crochets in the next 4 stitches. I'm gonna do an increase after this. If you don't want to count like I do, you can just look at the last row's increase and the first double crochet that's in the increase, you need to do in that one an increase. Or you can just count. So now we're gonna increase, after that 4 double crochets, and increase, 4 double crochets, increase, and continue this pattern until the end of the row. Make your last double crochet, and again slip stitch on the top of our first double crochet of the row. You should have a total of 72 double crochets, or the amount you started with at the beginning multiplied by 6. And again, start with a stacked single crochet in the same stitch that you put the slip stitch in. Increase in the same stitch, 5 double crochets in the next 5 stitches, increase, 5 double crochets, and so on. I made 7 rows in total. In the last row I had 84 double crochets. That matches with my head circumference. I measured that, so I'm gonna end the increasing here, but you continue if you need to. When you're done with the increasing, again start with a stacked single crochet at the very beginning. Just continue with normal double crochets without increasing in any stitch. We will continue by making normal double crochet rows until the hat fits you just on the top of your ears, barely touches your ears. I will show you that in just a second. We're gonna close off all of the rounds like before, so make a slip stitch in the very first double crochet. Start every single row with a stacked single crochet. I will continue the normal double crochet rows until I have a total of 13 rows. This is what it should look like when you're done making your normal double crochet rows. When you have made your rows, we will start with the hat brim. Start with a stacked single crochet again. Increase in the same stitch by placing another double crochet. Make one normal double crochet in the next stitch. Make the increase by placing 2 double crochets in the same stitch. And continue this pattern, so increase by making 2 double crochets, then 1 normal double crochet in the next stitch, and again increase 1 double crochet, increase 1 double crochet. Close the row again by slip stitching in the first double crochet of the row. Start the next row by placing a stacked single crochet in the same stitch. Increase in the same stitch by placing another double crochet. In the next 2 stitches, place 2 double crochets, so that's the first one and that's the second double crochet. Increase again, after that 2 double crochets, increase 2 double crochets, and increase until the very end. Close off again by slip stitching in the first double crochet of the row. Start the row by placing a stacked single crochet in the same stitch. Continue by placing normal double crochets for the whole row. Place a normal double crochet in the last stitch too. Close off the row by placing a slip stitch in the first double crochet of the row. This is our 17th row and the last row. Place a stacked single crochet in the same stitch, and after that you can continue by doing normal double crochets until the end. Place your last double crochet in the last stitch, and after that you can close the row off by doing the same as I am. I'm making an invisible join. I don't really know how to explain it, I'll just show it to you. So I just pulled my hook with my yarn, and then I put the yarn on a tapestry needle, and the rest you can see. I just put my needle through the back right here and pull it. Now put it through the same stitch we started from. So right here, and at the same time put it to the back of the work. Now you have made an invisible join. just looks like the work continues around and around. Now just weave in your ends with the tapestry needle, and after that you will be done. Here's our finished crochet bucket hat. It should look something like this, and this is the back of it. You can clearly see. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.